Hello everyone, my name is Morta13 and I review games while riding a scooter with my dog in Asia. I got a little bit of free time this morning, so I'm just kind of riding aimlessly. I should give you a chance to explore, shouldn't I? Shouldn't I? Okay, let's find a farmer's road. If that's... Let's find a road that isn't used. Here's one. Actually, I remember this road. Woo, there you go, buddy. Okay, go. Run. You're free. Go. Free, go. Run. It's like too hot. He's like, fuck that. I'm on a scooter. Why would I want to run? You're free! Go! Fly with the eagles! I'm gonna get run over. Go, baby! This used to all be black. Now it's all white because she's old. About go. Go, go, go. You're too fat. You need the exercise. And now those people think I'm deserting a dog in the country. They're like, you bastard. Okay. This is a game review. I should probably edit some of that out. For the game Prototype. If you're not familiar with the game Prototype, you don't follow games very well. This game is exceptionally cool. I think the best part of this game is when you walk. It's kind of like GTA style, like kind of push people out of your way. But instead of pushing them, you like slap them, like hard.
Back off, asshole! You're a fucking asshole! Watch yourself! Pay attention, asshole!
Like I could just do this like for hours.
Don't do that again. Do you mind?
They should just, forget the prototype. They should just call this game bitch slapping. Like bitch slapping for PC. I just keep slapping this chick. Ooh, a redhead. I like to slap redheads. I'm going to say that the worst thing about the game, and I'll say this right off the bat, is the first 5 to 10 minutes of the game. The game does one of those whole start at the end of the movie type things, like the movies where they start at the beginning of the movie is like the last 10 minutes of the movie, and then after like a few minutes it jumps back to like 2 weeks earlier, and then after a while it catches back up with the ending. That's how the game starts. The game starts with you with all of your powers like unlocked, and you're super powerful, and and then there's tons of enemies everywhere, and it's all chaos, and you're just running around killing everything, and it's just like it's too much. What is that? It's a big pile of scooter parts. That's all scooter parts. Don't look. Yeah, it's all plastic from scooters, and there's a car piece. And there's all scooter seats. Oh, that's cool. It's a recycling place, and they recycle plastics, and evidently they get all their plastics from scooters. Okay, where's my dog? How slow do you gotta be? So the beginning kind of sucks. But once you get past the first 10 minutes, then it takes you back in time to when you are first created. You're kind of like a superhero. And at the beginning, you don't have all your powers, so you just kind of run around punching and kicking, but actually that's not true. You're still pretty damn cool right off the start, but you haven't unlocked all the powers that you see later on in the game. And I prefer it that way, because there's more of a story. It's just you, and then the city's all nice and calm, and there's not enemies everywhere, and you're just kind of learning the controls of the game, and it is fun. And it's first of all, the main character of the game, his name's Alex, and Alex is like all the coolest superheroes put together. Okay, he's like Wolverine, Venom. He's actually very similar to Venom. If you had to just pick one, Venom, for those of you who don't know, is Spider-Man's nemesis. He was in the black symbiote costume, because his powers are very similar to him, because his body is like it's like a liquid that can kind of change into anything. So he can just kind of like take his hand and change it into like huge claws, or he can like stretch out his arm and he stab someone with it, or he can just, his body can just change into different appearances. Like he can mimic other people's appearances and whatnot. And he's also got like huge amounts of super strength. Like he can jump miles, and he's just got like so many different powers. And the graphics are the bomb. It's like, when you play the game has a similar feel to GTA, Grand Theft Auto, the newer ones, especially in the sense that it's just like a huge city and you can run around and do anything. But instead of running around and like punching police or hitting some hooker with a bat, instead of doing that, you're like throwing police up in the air and then cutting them in half with your hand and then sucking their bodies into yours and devouring them. It's just like, it's like 10 times more, it's like 100 times more violent than Grand Theft Auto. And the amount of options you get, like, if you eat, you have, like, at the beginning of the game you have, like, amnesia, which is normal with so many games, and you don't know how to do a lot. Like, for example, you're a military guy, but you don't know how to drive a tank, so what you do is you eat someone who drives tanks, and you absorb their skills and memories, and then you can drive a tank. That's another thing. When you eat someone in the game, like, he sucks people's bodies into his own and absorbs them. And when you eat someone in the game, you steal their memories, which is pretty cool. And that actually unlocks little short in-game movies that unlock the story of the game. You devour people to unlock movies, which is totally unique. There's no other game that does that. Yeah, so anyways, if this game was a movie, man, and it probably will be made into one, but it'd be hard, because he's just so damn powerful, you know. It's like, right off the bat, he's just so cool. And then check this out. This is a whole other thing they added into the game, is like I don't know how to pronounce it, parkour, Parkour, is that how you pronounce it? It's, you know, like the people that like run through the city, climbing up walls and jumping off of high heights and then doing rolls to not break their legs, etc. So parkour. Yeah, there's like a whole level of that, and it's like awesome, man. You just like, you got a sprint button, and once you hold that sprint button in, you just go, and it doesn't matter if there's a wall in your way, a car, a tank, a building. It doesn't matter. You just flip over it, climb up it, roll over it, dive under it. It's just cool, and the graphics are just like, whoa, whoa, whoa. You know, you can just run in this game, and it doesn't get boring. You know what I mean? You could just run back and forth in the city, not fight, not kill, not do anything. Just keep running back and forth, and it would still be fun, because the graphics are like Prince of Persia, you know, better than Prince of Persia. And then you throw in the fact that it's a whole city and that you can go anywhere and do anything, and yeah. I've commented recently on another gamer's review that I don't like games that have too much freedom, but this game might be an exception. And it's not total freedom, because there is a linear story, and and then there are main missions. You follow the main missions, and then the main story unfolds. But there are also like mini games that you can play, and most of them are like different types of race against the clock type things, and you can do them as many times as you want, and they're fun. There's some that you can only do once. You get one chance to do it, and that's it. So that's cool too. But most of the mini games are like races, like race from this point of the city to this point of the city, and pass through these points and see how long you can do it in. And then when you finish the race, if you want to redo it, you just hit one button and you start at the beginning again. You don't have to like run back to redo it, which would suck. So yeah, it's just fun. It's fun. It's a fun, interesting, exploring game. It recently went on sale as well. I think it went down from $60 to $40, or $50 to $40. Maybe, yeah, I think it was 20% off. I think it was $50 and now it's $40. That's also available through Steam if you're too lazy to go to a store and buy it. But it's it's a lot of fun. I'm having a lot of fun with it.
Something else that's really cool. I was just like walking along the street, and then like a street up ahead, all these people come running out, and cars come flying out of it and like crash into walls, and it's just like just this one street. And I'm like, okay, so I go to that street and I look, and there's like a group of like zombie type guys walking down the street attacking people. But it's so cool because like the rest of the city is calm, and then you just had this like one bit of chaos come from this one street, and it was just like those zombie movies where there's like, you know, there's that one movie at the beginning of the movie they show cars like flying along at high speeds and stuff, trying to get away from the city and stuff. And it was just, it was, you know, like it was really cool, like because it was off screen, you know, like somewhere down the street there were some zombies killing people, and I'm doing my own thing here, and this is going on over here somewhere, and then I see the after effects as people try to escape and they come running out of the street. It was really cool. I don't know if he's slapping or just trying to feel her chest. Either way, it's cool.